special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
To start this game off, first play of the game, we got a touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team not good at kicking away. There he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Receivers at the snap. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Bryant. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Wide open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The freshman brings him down quickly. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up.
defense, they run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Fourth down, the offense will go for it. And the wideout goes in motion. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Good throw, complete to the tight end. And wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on fourth down last time. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And now the handoff. 35. Bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs. They did it right there.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Big plays like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Caught on the outside. It's low. Force out of balance, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
This is exactly what you're looking for from any receiver in college football. You go against man coverage, you have to have the ability to separate. The receiver plants, turns, and he's well clear of the defender, giving the quarterback a clear shot for his throw.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Stockton. There's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. The shotgun running play call. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
If you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Snap, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line is Frazier. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's real good. It's Frazier. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. It's Georgia on top so far. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Throws it in. It's Frazier. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Ball in the back behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. He got it. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch. It's Hughes. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Makes it second and short. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's wrapped. It's Stewart. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
Rush set it down to the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Moore. On the move now. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield. But no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
QB keeper all the way. Slides to avoid the big hit. Been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back and going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around, looking downfield. Oh, and he could not haul it in. A third down drop. Brings out fourth now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Look easy.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point was up and good. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. To play before half. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking right. This one caught. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
You call it quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's Moore looking for the wideout. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
After the incompletion, he'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. For this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Crap down the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third.
Touchdown, Oregon. Good connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. There it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Distance left and makes the completion. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Snags the good throw. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, they're going to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Yeah, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Launching one to the end zone. The ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The throw, it's Moore. Sideline route is out of bounds for 1st down marker.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to scramble. Breaks free. Timeout is called. Tough strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass rush closing in. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Dogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Inside the 10. Gets him to the 29 before being brought down. And that powerful Oregon offense half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Moore. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The offense is fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They'll avoid the big hit on the slide.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. Stewart finding some room at the 25. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw it from the red zone. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Breaks free. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Over the middle. It's Frazier. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Stockton. It's an out. The catch made. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he'll set up to throw. He just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Frazier. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The defense, they'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. The Bulldogs bring their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
He gets loose. And one takes it across the 30-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. The fastball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
It's Stewart. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. It's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ducks. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. drive now from the 25. Someone moved this a bit too early. Cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down of the 48. Throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Frazier.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Dogs will line up to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Just bounce out of bounds, so no return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. There's the handoff. Trapped up nicely there by the freshman. It's been a tremendous competitive battle here as we check out some of the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Takes it to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. It's an important first down on that running play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
Receiver in motion now. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Crucial third down play coming up. We're going to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to get the throw off. They'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Hey, is here, Chris. They're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down, look at the throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Finds his man. It's Thomas. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They'll try the ground game here. First down and more. He's still running. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a long run for the touchdown. Oh, if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
FBHC gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Hughes. Tackles that only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see
see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running with purpose. That powerful running. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Getting set. Here's second down. First down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. He's got the first and still going. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They jump on top now here in the fourth. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And they tack on the extra point. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone? To throw. It's Moore. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. This pass is on target, caught, and heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You know, here in the fourth quarter with the lead, and you're the defense, I don't mind giving up some completions, but you can't let these guys get out of bounds and save the clock.
Hits the ground. It's low. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in a first down.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. With the catch, it's Stewart. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Offense to tie the game. First and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Play for the offense. Keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Ducks. This offense is still clicking.
It's just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back, but I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
The coach says, forget OT. We're going for 2 to take the lead right here. Timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. And now the critical extra point attempt. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25.
Play action pass out of the formation.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He escapes the pocket. Breaks it open space. The ball is loose. The offense has it. It's still going. They bring them down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. Our first play of overtime. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He shreds the tackle. He can't get into the ground. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. So the offense will set up first and goal here in this first overtime. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon. They jump on top in OT.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a challenging third down play. They need a first down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking to scramble. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for two and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for two right here.
A two-point conversion now with the ball game on the line.